Hello, welcome to Micro Squad. Sam and Alina here. Today we've got a leg strength for rock climbers. We're going to start working more into the dynamicy of the work of the legs. So you can, Dino, thank you. Don't judge me, guys. Okay, so we're going to start with clams, but you will need sliders or something to slide across the floor. We got these little discs, but we're going to start with clams, laying on one side of the body. Alina's going to start with the left leg. So feet are stacked, knees are bent. So she's got her heels right underneath her hips. And all you're going to do is open and close the legs. Now, as you open those legs up, we don't want to, words are hard this morning. We don't want to roll the hips open. We want to keep them stacked the whole time, engaging through that core. Now, you can always prop yourself up on your hand. You can lay down on your bicep. Your choice. And as you open up that leg, I want you to squeeze with that outer glute. Yes. So rather than, you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna burp.
Oh. So rather than just moving the knee and opening the leg, we think of the glute squeezing and you slowly close as if someone was trying to push your knee down. Yeah, now you feel that whole glute. Good. Almost done with this. 10 more seconds and we'll switch to the other side. We'll just switch back and forth between each side. In 3, 2, 1. So you can swap it over. Once again, heels are right underneath the butt, so the knees are at that angle. Squeeze those feet together and open that knee. Again, we don't want that top hip to shift open. So I like the good trick of pressing your back up against a wall so you can really feel where you are in alignment. Pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Yeah, little bug bites here.
They've been there for months.
Oh, well that sucks.
They were getting better, and then I aged them, and then they got worse again.
That sucks. So once again, squeeze from that outer glute, so we don't want to just open the leg and close it. We want to go with intention, really engaging from that outer glute to open up. We're going to switch you back and forth, okay? You're going to lay down on your side. I want you guys to cradle your head and your bicep in your arm. In 3, 2, 1. So rolling over to the other side. That left hand is going to be right in front of that chest. You can tent it out as far as you need to. I'll start you there. Body's in a straight line. So again, you can use the wall, but you're going to zip those legs together, lift them up off the ground. How's that feel?
As far as they go.
That's fine. You're going to now lift the top leg up, bring it back down to touch, and you're going to sweep the left or the top leg back and the bottom leg forward. So scissor legs forward. There you go. And then bring it back and scissor that top leg forward. So you're going to do 2 scissors basically. Scissor together and then lift. Complicated little move. So top leg lifts and then scissor forward, scissor back. And then they stack, lift up. So what's happening is your top oblique is working to hold you up while the entire side body, so down to those legs, into the hip, into the glute, is working to lift up. Yeah? Challenging? Yeah. Now for her, the legs don't go up that high and that's fine. But that's why we have that arm tented out in front to give you a bit more stability. The harder option, of course, is to glue that arm straight to the side of your body. But she is in this lovely straight line. The hips aren't rolling as we move it back and forth. Nice. You got that other side to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got one more side. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Switch to the other side. Nice straight line. Tent out that right arm. Making sure you're in that straight line. I like to use the yoga mat as a way to find your alignment if you don't have that wall. Lift those legs up, zip those legs. Yeah, I felt that oblique. Now top leg lifts, lowers, and sweeps forward and back. You pick. Good. And that hip's rolling just a little bit. Lift up, down, sweep that leg back and forth. Doesn't need to go very far. The legs don't need to come all the way in front of your hip. They can just come a couple inches away from the midline of the body. Yeah, there you go. Are you breathing? Okay, you're going to want to breathe. Inhale, exhale, lifting up, feel a little oblique at the top. Really get that squeeze. I'm poking it. It's really firm. Knitting that rib cage together, still pulling that belly button in towards the spine, especially as you scissor the legs. The core wants to fall forward and the back likes to crunch. So we want to keep that really, really stable, really engaged. Good. Forward, back. Almost done with it. We're going to come into basically a froggy squat, sumo squat. You're going to grab your feet in 3, 2, 1. Okay, last bit of our warm-up. Grabbing those feet, squat down. Try to lift your chest, opening up the chest, and then press through those heels. Extend the legs up as far as you can. She doesn't go to the legs completely straight. She just goes to where her legs feel perfect. Good. So as straight as they can be, but you want to push the weight into the toes a little bit more so you get more of a hamstring stretch. How you feeling?
Good.
Nice little stretch. This is getting close to the end of the warm-up. We're going to head into our actual workout. Not too many moves today. 2, 3, I can't read this far. 4 moves basically. There's a couple we have to do on each side. Some are alternating. Some we'll do one right after the other. Just forewarning you. Whew. Maybe you hold a little bit longer as you extend. Maybe you hold at the bottom and try to open up your chest a bit more. But we're going to head into that workout, grabbing one slider in 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're going to start off with the left leg. So the right foot's going to stand on the slider. We're going to do a single leg squat. As if you're just squatting down on that left leg, right leg's going to stay straight. So you're going to sit that butt back and down, squat, hold the squat. You're going to sweep the leg behind you. Yeah, and then pull it to meet the left, and then extend it out to the side. Yeah, a little more room. Extend it out. There you go. Sweep it around, pull it through, and extend straight out to the side. Sorry, we're just going to do this.
Oh, we're holding it.
We're holding it the whole time. There's no actual squatting in this one. Yeah. Can I have you rotate to the right about 20 degrees, whatever that means. Whatever that means. So we can see that her hip is pressed back. And this left side, again, talking about that imaginary wall, it's pressing up against that imaginary wall. So if you were seeing from a front view, the left hip doesn't sway out past the knee. It stays in line the whole time. The weight is heavy in the heel. The knee doesn't go over those toes. Can you sit down a little bit more? Yes, there you go. Pulling that belly button in towards the spine. So what's happening is we're getting an isometric hold through the left leg. We're working the balance and stability of the glute and the obliques. How you feeling? Yeah, just concentrating. There's that little quarter circle. I called it a demi-circle before, and that was off camera. That's not what we're making. We're making a quarter. A little sliver of a pie. Not a little sliver. It's a big sliver of a pie. That's like your serving of a pie. Mm-hmm. We're going to switch to the left leg. Make sure you got enough room around you in 3, 2, 1. So switch that slider to the left leg. Right leg is going to go on the floor. And you're going to squat down. Good. Send that left leg out to straight. Sweep it behind you. Pull it through. And then extend it straight out to the side. How does this side feel better?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, that right knee, we want to make sure it's stacked over the ankle. So push the hip back a little bit more. If you've got a mirror in front of you, you want to make sure that hip is in line with the knee and the knee's in line with that big toe. So that way you can see if you're pressing your right side of the body up against an imaginary wall. Sweep. Should have attached mops to your feet. It took you a minute.
I'm totally not focused right now.
That's okay.
On something else entirely.
That's okay. So the hips are really, really level here. What happens a lot is one hip likes to dip and jut out the side. So that's where we have that cue of pushing the hip back in line with that knee. So you're pressing up against that wall. You're almost done. We're going to stand up in 3, 2, 1. Stand on up, and you're going to grab both sliders. So one slider per foot. So we have some alternating side lunges. I only showed you one side earlier.
Okay.
So you're going to slide out to the left. So let's bend the left knee and slide out to the left. Keep the right leg straight. There you go. Now you're going to burst up, squeeze with the inner thighs. Lift up, squeeze, pull that slider in. So you're going to go a little bit faster. So yes, we are alternating. So now you're going to push the right side out. Whoa.
I don't know.
That's okay. I've made it more challenging for you. So you're pressing out. Good. And then lifting up. So you don't want to go out too far where you can't pull the slider back in. Only go as far as your range of motion goes. Yep. Is that better?
Yeah.
Takes a little bit to get used to. Now the hip's not going to go directly behind that knee. It may come a little bit to the center. That's okay on this one. I'm not going to be too picky with this. Side lunges, you're going for that stretch and then that squeeze. Just sort of this one. Can you feel the inner thighs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Didn't sound convincing. Just concentrating?
Yeah.
I have no good place to stand. So you're going to pull that belly button in, and every time you lunge to the side, you're hinging from the hips and pushing the hips back. So you got that nice, long, neutral spine the entire time. I really don't know where to stand. I need to stand like right here. Good. Good. Last couple seconds here. We're going to add in some hops. You good?
Yeah.
So we got some slalom hops. We're going to set up the sliders so we know where we're hopping to. We're going to stop here and rest for a second in 3, 2, 1. Okay. How far do you want to hop?
I don't know.
Okay, let's So we're going to go a little bit wider than shoulder width. And you're going to stand behind one slider. So don't stand on a slider. You may slip and fall. We got slalom hops. So your legs are going to stay glued together, squeeze those inner thighs, and you're going to hop from side to side, hitting the slalom. Yeah, there you go. So if you need to maybe shorten that distance, or maybe you need to make it wider, but soft bend in those knees, yes. Just got longer legs than me. But we're working through those side bodies. So side glutes, you've already warmed them up. Obliques are working as well. Now notice she uses her hands to propel her up, to get her up and over. I need to make like a pole and make you like hop over. That's a different kind of hop. Slalom hops. You're actually a little bit closer to the ground, so you can always shorten that distance in between those. How's this feeling?
Good. I need water, actually.
Well, you've technically got 2 moves left. Can you hold out?
Yeah.
Okay. Almost done with this, guys. It's a quick little workout. You're going to grab one slider again. We got a fun burnout for the legs. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take that left foot on the slider. Yeah, we'll switch it up. Left foot on the slider. I want you to lunge down. So that little squat down. Back knee is bent. And you're going to push the leg out and in as fast as you can. So you're really stabilizing. We're isometric holding through the right side of the body. Now can you squat down a little bit more? Lunge a little deeper. Yes. Can you get that quad to burn your glute? I want you to feel as if it's wrapping around and then lifting up to meet the bone. Same with the hamstring. It's lifting up to that femur bone, that big thigh bone. Good. Sitting those hips back and down. Core is engaged. Notice that beautiful long line. So as her leg extends, there's this long, beautiful line. Hips are level, so we're not dropping into one side. You good?
Yeah.
We're going to switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Okay. So you're going to lunge down. Back leg goes out and in as fast as you can. On that slider, like you're a little vacuum on my floor. Whoops.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah. Other option, you can tap the foot back and forth. I like the slider. Maybe it causes a little bit of static electricity, so you zap someone after. No. Maybe. Check in with that heel. Make sure you're pressing through that heel. The knees not shooting forward. Hips press back and down so you really feel the glute engage. Last few seconds here. Can you sit a little bit deeper for me? Pull that belly button in a little bit tighter. Shoulders relax down. We rest in 3, 2, 1. Good, rest. Yeah, that was about a 15-minute workout. Okay, so she's gonna walk off screen, get some water. Guys, come back to this workout every time to watch how you get stronger each time you take this class. And we'll see you next time on the Micro Squat.